Alright guys, what is up? It is Gnomes. I'm here in a game between Drache and Alakami, also known as Gutsa. We have Drache here on the left hand side. He will be the one playing KF. So K3rd Forest, and on the right hand side will be Gutsa, the one playing FS. So right now it does look to be Boghoppers versus Vashal. The Woodchuck, I believe, is a Vashal. I'm not sure if it might have used to been a beast and then it was changed to a Vashal. It could be. But it's definitely a Vashal now, and I think he definitely looks like one, so I don't know why it wouldn't be, you know. But I actually really like this champion just because he is so hard to get on top of. So you have that Chuck Wood, right? Which means that this is all now lumbering basically, so it's impeding zone. Luckily for the bog hoppers of sorry, Lakami, they all have leap, so the leap champions kind of get past this zone quite easily actually. So he kind of counters this whole concept in itself. But if you're playing against UD, if you're playing against some type of aggro battle group, then you just throw you chuck this champion out, and he would just create this impenetrable wall of slowing zone, right? And that's just very hard to deal with. Anyway, there we see the binding chain is going to be 8 damage, now 41 HP versus exactly 42, so they're very similar. If we look at the stats of this champion, let's see, Domain, which is quite nice, Jungle Font, obviously, Trailblaze, what does that do again? Okay, all champions have push with this champion. Okay. Yeah, I mean, relatively good. Relatively good. I'm not sure how struggled for deck spots you are in Vashal, because like often there's some, like, this is the type of champion I feel where you'd be like, he's okay and he has some good ideas, but is he worth a deck spot? And I'm not sure if Vashal are like really always looking for or if they're always very filled up or not, or if they're just fine with trying a certain champion out. But what we did see is the Seal of the Vashal, which heals for 3 per Vashal. And seeing that we had 1, 2, 3, 4, he healed for 8, which was all the damage he took from the Chuck. Not only that, he has a Nora shield, right, for this turn. And that's what's so crazy about Vashal is they can heal each other, and they then have that Nora shield, which is kind of like an immunity, because you definitely do not, like, unless that champion is basically dead, you do not attack this champion if it has a Nora shield on it, right? So you can literally just, park a champion in the front, let him take some damage, heal him back up, park him in the front, let him heal up, and kind of cool. But I think that Gutsa is playing Boghoppers kind of very similar to how Boghoppers are exactly meant to be played, and that's with this, hit and run playstyle, right? That's the whole concept of leap, and the whole concept of Boghoppers is they have a lot of these range champions with dots, or like just really strong range champions that can just attack from afar, and the only thing you can really attack are then these giant tanks. Look at this: 3 defense, purified, heal self, like you 100%, and it's only 6 days Nora. You do not want to attack this champion. And look at this. This is just an amazing deployment choices coming out from. Oh, actually attacks into the Nora. Wow. Is he gonna double tap? No. Like, is he gonna? He attacks once. Interesting. So that is some damage, or that is some Nora for Drache. But yeah, he's playing this battle group just like how I imagine Boghoppers are meant to be played, and that's with these like really high range champions that are just so scary. And then the only thing you can really attack are these giant tanks, right? This is a huge tank, tough 1, 2 defense, crushing charge, binding chain. Like this champion is just meant to die. That's it. You're fine with him dying. You're not. If he dies and he gives over Norglobe, it's only a 64 Nora Norglobe. You don't really care about that going away, right? And this is 66 Nora, but again, giant tank with 3 defense and the heal self. Now I wonder if he has to retreat again, get another seal off. He has to defend his bottom font or his top font, but how is he gonna do that against the enforcer? He's in the lava though. Interesting. Didn't see that coming. Didn't take any lava damage though. Yeah, he's in a lava damage because the vegetation was there a second ago. He wants to get, so Drache that is, wants to get a war cry off if he can. And that's really what gets Vashal going. Before war cry and then before the Cavalier, they're not insanely scary. They're just like kind of annoying. But once the war cries come out, then it gets scary. Because that's when you have a lot of champions attacking and they'll double tapping and they can start one rounding champions, that kind of a thing. Move here if he wants. Move here if he wants. There's the plays a Warbanner bot actually. Just the reason I say actually is because there could be always like a drown played on this interceptor. Jump over, leap over there and drown. That's why you might have wanted to play the Warbanner up here. He's at 50 health though, right? I mean, he's chilling. Ooh, going onto the ranged champs though. So a good idea here to just move in on these two. Yeah, there was another Nora shield played, so that he was healed again there. I didn't see it. Healed for 9. Attacks here once for 9 actually. And then it's just chilling. Yeah, so he moves in on the two ranged champs with his melee boy. Can obviously leave this tank alone. Actually, put a Nora shield on this Cavalier as well for some reason. Don't fully see the reason in that. Maybe afraid of this double tap. Even though I kind of doubt it, right? He's not in double tap range from him. I mean, he can kill this relic if he wants. It's slightly a waste of AP just because they do have leap, like I said. But on the other hand, you have to get rid of it because look at this 4 AP for this movement. So you kind of have to get rid of it. So these two attacks would get rid of it. We'll get rid of this thing right here. And you can leap him away and attack him once. I don't know. He has to now protect his own top font, I guess. Alakami does. He's calculating though. I always like when the players, calculate their ideas before they play the turn. Let's see. If I were playing this game, what would like my concept be? I think I would. Yeah, kill this with these two. I'm thinking maybe like just jump kind of to the side so you can still help middle but also attack this. I just don't know if he has a deploy though. Oh, is he going for the mirror blade? It seems. Yeah, he's gonna go for the mirror blade. Mirror blade being the only one with no buffer, right? There's the crushing charge to move him into the font. Still in attack range because he has 1-3 range. Very hard to get away from him, but he has a deploy though, or else his top font will be taken, and there's no relic there either. It's either deploy or stun, or yeah, there's the deploy, the Swamp Guard Crusher. Now the one bad thing about this deploy is that you can still contest the font, but on the other hand, Swamp Guard Crusher quite big, and you have this other guy supporting, so it looks pretty solid for Alakami so far, right? He has this funk protected. He's contesting top. Now, this won't stay contested. I mean, it depends if there's a buffer coming out. That's my idea. If a buffer comes out next turn, so if Drache is not able to kill the Enforcer this turn, he's in range of pounce though. So if he's not able to kill the Enforcer and he gets the buffer or like a Fanta Restoration, and then the Enforcer stays in here for a while, that's when things get, kind of poopy. There's also a big thing that I just noticed. There's no ranged out for Vashal. And also Vashal just don't have much range. At least none of it is scary, right? Vashal's range is like supports. They have some like low damage support range champions, but Vashal really have no scary range champions whatsoever. They have like one champion with like hidden vegetation and like attack poison. But generally, like if you look in comparison to like Finlord, in comparison to this 14 damage Tidemaster, nah. Oh, he's actually 2 AP off to attack the Karch. It looks like that's who he's going for. Double tap potential coming out. Is this a kill? The flanking, from the logistics. But is it a kill? He's actually off here. He needs 2 AP. Or no, 1 AP. 1 AP. Grimlick's Bane. Wow. That was an interesting spell. As in, I mean, it was interesting to see it played like that. Weird. Bonner the Vashal was played as well. That's why. It was 2 spells played there, not just 1. I was wondering why the sound went off and whatnot. There's some in-game sounds. So there's the tidal wave, hits both of these and kills the one illusion. Bonner the Vashal giving these guys all regen, but actually he does it on these. It's an AoE, yeah. So it's an AoE, but he actually decided to not do it on these, which is really weird to me because these guys aren't even, these are the damaged ones, right? So these are the 2 that you want with the regen on the top, not really these 2 that aren't even in any danger yet. Also, he didn't really move his wolf fully, right? You could move them either top or bottom. I'm guessing now he can just move in for the pounce though, for next turn. Move in for pounce and then attack once with the interceptor for the kill. Let's see if Alakami maybe has some type of buffer, like I said, or a Fought Restoration, something like that, to heal up this Enforcer. Maybe just leaves them to die and say, hey, I contested your font for 2 turns. We're good. He plays Impact Strike and Opportunistic. There's the stun. Killing 1, the other one is stunned. Now the Norglobe isn't Alakami's yet though. That's what's always really big in these high level games, right? When you have players that are very good, getting the Norglobe is very big because the margins are very, very small. Margins of error. Like you can see that every turn they're trading, right? We just saw the trade here with the spell, and then he was now another spell played. So it's always trade, 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 trade. And when it's like that, the Norglobe is just so efficient. So does he ever just go here to take this instead of killing this bottom? Because he doesn't have the kill by himself with the interceptor. Be a bit afraid of drown here on this Cavalier. I wonder. I believe this doesn't work. This is only race based. Race or class. Or no, I meant this. Yeah, race. Okay, good. So that wouldn't work on the wolf. Unstoppable played? Wait, no. Swiftwind. Alright. Yeah, he plays it on the Woodchuck. I thought he played it on the Interceptor so he could move up 1 and double tap. But no, he played it on the Woodchuck. And now he's not stunned anymore, so he can also attack. Crazy. Alright, that's pretty cool. Good idea there. But I mean, now he's at 0 defense as well with his Aurora Banner. Aurora Banner has Illuminating Burst, which obviously makes the champion lose the defense. Now, is this ever a kill? They have he's not in range of an attack. There's no mobility here. His pounce. But he's out of range for the attack. Yeah, he attacks once. 19 seconds left. Ooh, plays the Dream Blossom. Perfect kill. So he gets the perfect kill top. And he's a tiny bit off here. He has actually not in range. He has to retreat now maybe with his Woodchuck. Oh, he has the Chuck Wood up again. There you go. Perfect kill. Or not perfect kill, but he gets the kill. So he gets both kills now, right? He got the kill mid. He got the kill top. I really thought there would be a buffer play on that champion top, but I guess not. So now he'll be able to get this Norglobe. He got this Norglobe. He was able to get the Unstoppable. And that's one of the interesting things about not playing champions. He's not been playing champions, right? He kept playing, after the Interceptor, he's been playing a lot of spells. And he just played 2 more relics, right? With the banner and that Dream Blossom. And now with this Tidemaster, you kind of want like a good amount of Boghoppers on the field. You want like maybe to be mid game at the very least, because you have that surge Boghopper. So you want maybe 5 Boghoppers out, and then he's sitting pretty happy with like 15, 16 damage, you know? Banner plus 4, 5 Boghoppers, this champion's pretty big. Tidal Wave is not up, is it? Tidal Wave was used. She attacks the banner of all things. What an interesting idea. Attacks the banner, but there's still no ranged out. That's one thing. There's still no ranged out for Drache, so he can only like move forward. He can't. And then once his tank comes in, look at this melee specialist. So he's at 5 defense in a second. Plays the Sacred Temple. I thought he would maybe move in. He's actually 1 off anyway if he were to try. And deploys the Mind Shredder. Mind Shredder has the Ritual of Healing, which will help get rid of this wolf. And then obviously Paralyze and Ping and whatnot. Bit of a tech champion. Mostly for that ritual, I'm guessing. But it's now 4 versus 4. Yeah, it's 4 versus 4. So, I mean, it's completely even. The Noroglobe's going to go over to Drache, though. He's low. There's one more seal that could come out, though. But putting a relic here also means he has something to proc Warcry off of, potentially. See if he does it that way. You know, moves down here and just gets Warcry to go off, and then maybe moves top. I don't know. You could just move it on the, like, get these guys to rotate onto the Augur. But, like, with Leap, it's so hard to get these champs. Ooh, look at that tech card from Drache, actually playing the Kodiak, and Kodiak is definitely, keep fighting champion. Or it's like, okay, just keep moving forward, keep fighting. We have, battle hardened plus lead the charge, meaning you're just not getting away. Yeah, with this this relic, because it's only a contest and not a capture of a font, he actually can get out of the font himself and just have the Interceptor get in there next turn. He doesn't even have to be there right now. He can just go this way if he wants. He wants to get away from the Mind Shredder, though. He can't like be near him with the wolf, so he has to wait out for a while. Alright, both get 2 AP and some damage. Gonna deal a little bit to the Tidemaster and a little bit to the Crusher. And there was no way of making it so that the melee specialist wouldn't go off, but still giving both the AP, right? I mean, if there's a tidal wave, they're all in perfect range, but I'm not sure. I think it's next turn. Is he in range? No. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Attack the Sacred Temple once. Paralyze doesn't work on unstoppable champions. So I can't use it on him. You can use it on him and not on the Woodchuck for another few turns as well, because of the Swift Wind that was played. Crazy. This game is so back and forth, right? I mean, I first thought the Boghoppers were going to win, and the Vashal were going to win, and then it's just, you never know. You never know. But I guess we can start like talking. I mean, the game is gonna now be a bit of a slugfest, right? Where they're just gonna move back and forth like this. So we can start thinking about the type. Ooh, the Drown though. Drown going on this Cavalier. I mean, it's only 75 Nora, so like ratio wise, it's not like 100% best. Whoa, that was weird. The fuck was that? It didn't do charge. Oh, was that? It's heavy charger. That's why. Okay, heavy charger, not charge. Multi attack though, double tap. Look at that damage, 16 damage. Gets the kill. So drown plus kill. Look, first we're thinking, easy. Drache's winning, and then boom, drown plus a kill, and he's just way ahead again. And now it's 4 versus 3. This Norglobe is relatively safe for Gutsa, I think. I don't think this Ranger can get it over here. This wolf is huge though. 38 HP. Plus 18. Now the next two champions do have initiative, right? So yeah, exactly. They come out with the 4 AP. 14 damage too. Wow, plus 3. Domain, War Banner. Not bad. He's now in the font with the Interceptor. And this means that next turn, Alakami will have to move into the font. Yeah, like I said, getting this Norglobe is not really possible. He could move to the top font though. And I think doing that is not a bad idea. Exactly. Because that forces... he has to either keep leaping back over here with his Tidemaster to the very back. And send the Shredder over here. And if the Shredder's over there, then he can't deal with the support. I mean the pet, my bad. Yeah, does he now... Oh, this is such a difficult question, right? He wants to get rid of this pet, but he has to help the Tidemaster deal with the Ranger. So he needs that ping going. He's actually going to move forward and use this ritual now. So, good. He removes the ritual. Gets a bit of healing as well. Oh, actually, he wasn't in range. I guess the Augur can help a bit. Water Vortex. I wonder if he plays 2 Drowns. Probably, right? I mean, maybe he doesn't even have to drown. 38 health. And he has the Warbender here, so he doesn't have to be in the font. You can just actually go this way and attack him once. Yeah, it's kind of true. You can actually just go this way, exactly. Attack once, and now this Vashal is like, what do I do? Like, if I go in here, I'm just dying to these champions. If I go to the banner to kill that, which is, I guess, the most efficient thing I can do, I'm just dying to the Tidemaster. Three versus 4. He might have a deploy though. Yeah, there it is. 5 versus 4. It's 2 fonts versus 1 font. And then again, it's actually not a range champion anymore. I forgot. This champion has like been changed so often. I always forget what it is now. It used to be ranged, then it wasn't, and now it isn't again. I don't know. So now it's a non-ranged champion. It's 72 Nora, 1-2 range. So it's not like 0. Yeah, so he goes for the banner, but he won't get double tapped, so he's not dead next turn, which allows him at least one more attack here on this altar. Because he can, like, he can attack with the Augur once, and he can attack with the Tidemaster once. But he's going to survive that. So that would force Gutsa to play a spell if he doesn't want his Warbender to die. Let's see, let me look at this again. Mind Siphon, which is when you're attacked by the champion upgrade ability to attack a champion. What was that? Ah, plays the Horn of Order. Drive. But no Invigorate, actually. Gonna go for this kill, maybe? I don't think he has it, though. He's gonna Invig the Kodiak. And he has Pummel. So this is 1428. Yeah, it is a kill, actually, on this Mind Shredder. Nice kill. Kill with that pull as well. That was kind of cool with the Dragon attack. Oh, let's go back to him. Gets the Norglobe. Yeah, I mean, it's like it's kind of tanky, really. For Boghoppers, is relatively tanky, in all honesty. And you can leap on a champion, get the AP, you know, double tap, get some lifesteal, and take his upgrades. But it's only when you're attacked. That's the bad thing about Mind Siphon. It's only when you're attacked, not when you attack. Alright, so now here we have 3 versus 3. And then here's 1 versus here's 1. Very even still. It's just so even. One big thing as well, though, is that we're going to have a bit of removal of... Let's see, does he get this kill? I mean, it's kind of important that he does get the kill, right? Because getting the... This is 25 Nora that the Ranger will be removing if he... Oh, okay. Yeah, he's dead. I forgot about the Impact Strike dealing another 5 damage. So he dealt 5 damage to his own altar as well, but it didn't matter because it's not dead anyhow. And now he got the kill. He can get the Norglobe, but it's a bit inefficient to go get that. He has to move all the way over there, right? But he can get that Norglobe or deploy there. And now we have this big Crusher here. Crusher being one of those champions I just feel is so OP, actually. Like, quest kill enemy means that you have like healing potential, but then you're supposed to be a tank. But for whatever reason, you're at 16 damage. He's at 9 plus 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, the crazy. GG. Wow, he actually just surrenders off of the poison trap. That's funny. Yeah, poison trap into the good game. GG.